With any software that you implement, no matter who it's with or which application, there's always a little bit of a learning curve, and that's where your account manager can come in handy.
There's an anxiety high level between data science being something that's very scary and this idea that it's going to take them 3 months to figure this thing out before they can get something that's productive or have something to show for their time. So just this concept in their head that it's this huge bear that they need to tackle before anything gets done. It's like, well, I know spreadsheets or I know default reporting.
A lot of the people in the enterprise space that are solely relying on spreadsheets, it's just because spreadsheets have made the most amount of sense. And as they have grown and become larger and become more of a player in their industry, they've relied so heavily on these spreadsheets, whether right, wrong, indifferent, or broken, that trust is already there. So instituting a new application that is going to give you great reporting and probably elevate you to the next level is often difficult because you have just trusted this solution for so long. And how can I put all of my eggs in this basket when I haven't seen any results?
If you're looking to get started without totally overhauling either your data or your business process or anything like that, I think using what's pre-built already, deciding kind of the insights that stick out to you and feel really important or valuable, and going with those is a great way to kind of get your feet wet without putting a huge either like capital or human resource investment in.
Lots of folks will start at the default reporting within the CRM, and then when they have multiple different dimensions, instead of just saying, show me revenue over time, I want you to show me revenue over time by agent, by department. Once you have those multiple different dimensions in, just having analytics for that key piece of information is a good starting point because you have a specific problem to solve.
Starting with basic reporting so that way you can build the confidence in your reporting, so that way as you apply it throughout the organization, you see it working, and then it's a little crawl, walk, run. So then you would have more confidence to move forward.
When a customer or an account is considering taking a look at analytics, one thing that I would recommend is talking with your teams internally and really nailing down what type of data that you want to capture from each individual team.
People have their own preferences towards which tools they're most comfortable with, which tools they've used before, and it's also possible that they've already adopted a business intelligence tool.
What you have to understand is Zoho Analytics duplicates the business model that you've already set up in any of these applications. That means all of the joins between all the tables, all the relationships between the tables, all of it is automatically duplicated in Zoho Analytics. That means the pre-built reports and dashboards are going to work immediately.
It's going to free up not only your time because you've built it and now it's pulling in the data that you have set, but it's also going to free up your sales reps' times, your marketing people times, whoever else is using this. It's not going to have them constantly going into another product or updating another spreadsheet to pull into a Word document to then put into the CRM. You're going to make their job easy because as soon as they update a field, a module, as soon as something happens, analytics is already on top of it, getting the data and then getting that dashboard ready to report on what's actually happening.
Go play with it, toy around, invite your team to come in and ask them simple questions. What reports make your day easier? Will it help if this can be ran for you? Can we integrate this more seamlessly to make your days easier?
A lot of the times what gets people over the hump is when they have one specific problem to solve or a set of specific problems to solve becomes more targeted than this big nefarious, I just need to get better at analytics and data overall.
Let's look at maybe the 4 applications that you need right now to make the decisions for this fiscal year. Let's make those perfect, refined, grab that data, and then as we build, we can start to integrate more so your entire ecosystem is now not only reporting the needs that you have, but is also becoming that much more better because you're training and you're implementing processes that are refining your data by your teams, that are getting the correct information across, and that are giving you the correct readouts so you can continue to grow.